Haha, sleep. That's a weird camera angle. Anyway, hello viewers, and welcome back to our Adventurous Minecraft Adventures. We finally got to sleep. After the last episode, there were monsters on our house, so we couldn't sleep. Um, Last episode we found a huge cherry grove, and we found a good spot for a house. So today we're going to be packing up and hopefully building a new house in just a moment once the monsters are burned. Let me put some of this stuff away so that we don't die. Well, I mean, I guess putting stuff away won't stop us from dying, but it'll stop us from losing that stuff if we do die. Oh, geez, creeper. Creeper, run, run, run. I don't like creepers. Okay, and he's probably chasing us, right? Nope, maybe not. Hey, buddy. Run. Get him. Uh-oh. And he blew up, of course. Well, that's the first time I had a creeper explode us in this series. And just as long as no other creepers explode us, should be fine. Also, I do actually fill in creeper holes all the way. I don't just cover up the top, which is usually a problem because I never have enough dirt. I'll be right back once I've filled this in. So we did some landscaping and it looks all right. I'm gonna get some wood because we're gonna be building a house, so wood is very necessary for that. Luckily, with this iron axe, we can take down these trees quite quickly. And then I know there is a large forest in the place where we're gonna build the house, so we can always just get some wood from there. So I'm gonna grab the essential stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some iron in here. We now have 34 iron. That's crazy. That's a lot of iron for this early in the series. What a lot. So yeah, that's valuable. That's all of this is quite important. Yeah, we won't be able to carry all of this, but a good portion of it would be nice to get. Oh, wait. Maybe we can get all of it. If we put stuff into bundles, put that in there and that in there. I'll be back once I've organized it. Okay, there we go. I think we've got all of it. And with a couple of slots to spare, we can grab this, this, and this. I'm going to leave the bed here so we spawn here just in case we do die. And then I'll come back and get that last, probably in between episodes. But then we'll leave this house here as sort of like maybe a mining base. Maybe we can make a mine in there at some point. And then, so if you didn't see the last episode, you should go see it, definitely, because we found a huge cherry biome, and we're going to build our house near there. But it's just off this way, so I'll cut to when we're closer to there. Okay, we're getting closer. I did want to point out, here's the shipwreck that we found in that second episode. That's where we got a bunch of iron. You should also go watch that. The link to the playlist is in the description if you want to see the previous episodes if you haven't. Anyway, here is the big biome that we found with all the cherry trees. And there's some also, as you can see, like some oak and birch trees, I think, over here. So we should have plenty of wood. Yeah, there are the cherry trees up there. Hopefully I can find exactly where our house spot is. Also, unrelated to Minecraft, but still related to our channel, by the time this video has gone up, my first episode of Super Mario Odyssey should have gone up, which that's also a very fun game, so if you're interested in that, you should go check that out. It should be up on the channel by the time you're seeing this. But yeah, I'll cut to when we're at the spot, or near it. Oh, I can see it! See that right there by my crosshairs? It might be hard to see, but that little bit, like that little... It's hard because I have to steer the boat at the same time. That little tower, it's about to be covered by the tree, and it's covered by the tree. That's actually a pile of hay bales that we made in the last episode. To mark the housing spot so that we don't have to, you know, re-scout it out. Yep, there it is again. So at this point, we could just run over there. Actually, I'll take the boat because it'll be faster. Here we go. Over here we go. It's just such a nice biome. Oh, and it's like a flower forest, too. I'm not sure if I even want to deconstruct these trees, but actually, we probably should cut some down. I'll leave, like, the flowers and stuff. We can always, replant the trees, but we definitely do need a lot of wood for this house. It's gonna be small at first, and then we'll make it bigger as we go. I just realized we probably should have gotten the bed, because what if it becomes dark out here? Then we either have to head home, or hide throughout the night. And neither leaves... words. Neither of those seems like an appealing option right now. Yeah, I don't have any oak saplings with me, I don't think. But we're gonna need a lot of oak wood. Well, at this point we have 48 oak logs. We probably should start constructing a house. I'll cut down like 2 more trees, and then we'll head over to that tower of hay bales that we made. Okay, and then let's replant some trees. There we go. So now let's head over to here. Oh, lava. And this is... There is some iron down there. There's some interesting ravines and caves around near here, so this will be fun to explore at some point in some episode when we need a bunch of supplies. But anyway, the Tower of Hay Bales is just right up here. So, yeah. Now, obviously, we're not going to leave this here. Once we've started building the house, we will obviously deconstruct this. So let's use the water bucket and sort of just clear out some stuff. Get rid of, like, the flowers and the grass and stuff. Oh. Whoa. You gotta be careful. I don't want to get rid of all of everything. Just stuff in this immediate area. And then, I do want to make quite a large house, but not at first. At first, I want it to just be a small house, and we can expand as we go. Obviously, that's normally how it works in Minecraft. You don't, like, build a huge house right when you start, unless you're playing in creative mode, which we're not playing in creative mode. Okay, and then, lastly, some stuff over here. Let's get rid of that. This is going to get us a lot of seeds, which will be useful for when we want to build a farm at some point. Oh no, the sun's going down. We'll need some form of travel, whether it's like just a minecart or some sort of nether ice boat thing or whatever we do. We need something to get back and forth between the houses. It would be nice. It would be nice to have one at least at some point, because I don't like making the trip every time. And I've only made the trip like twice already, and I'm already tired of it. Okay, let's quickly make some planks. And I think we'll start the house right here. It's getting dark, but I'm not that worried. We have some supplies. And worst case scenario, we can just run and get in the boat, and then we should be safe. So yeah, I'm just sort of, like, freehanding it for now. We can always improve it later. Oh, as long as this doesn't end up with a double door. I don't want to do a double door for this house. I don't think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We've done a double door. Dang it. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be building this late at night. Yeah, this was probably not the best idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and grab the bed. But first, quickly, do that. And then, I'll be right back. Well, there are monsters nearby, so we can't sleep. But, we're back. Ready to get to bed whenever we can sleep. Yes! Finally! Okay, finally, it's daytime and we're burning. I'm gonna leave the bed here until I'm sure we're safe, just in case something horrible happens. Let's wait for them to burn. While we do it, let's take a look at our advancements. So we got Minecraft, we've got get diamonds, we could fill a bucket with lava, we could get some iron armor, which at this point is not gonna, or what am I talking about? Is gonna happen probably sooner rather than later, because we have lots of iron. For adventure, there's plenty of different things. Sleep in a bed. Jukebox. Once we get diamonds, we can do that. Walk in powder snow without sinking in it. Discover every biome. That's gonna take a while. Ooh, I love the creaking stuff. That's fun. And then the pottery stuff. Monster Hunter. So one of every hostile monster. Protect a villager from an undesired shock without starting fire. Interesting. I don't know how to do that one, honestly. Anyway. Make it safe to do this. And then just run. Run. very quickly. I'm gonna get this spider. Got him. Can we pick up his stuff? Probably not. Anyway, I'll see you when we're back at the house spot. Okay, we are finally here and finally ready to actually build our house. Like, I've been recording for like 23 minutes at this point, but you've only probably seen like a couple minutes of it because most of it was either going back and forth between my house and here or waiting on that one zombie to... Like, he was literally just like walking in circles around my house, making sure he was close enough that I couldn't sleep. It was quite rude of him. Okay, anyway, let's get building. So, I thought, we could do like some of these on the corners. And there. And there. And there. Normally in Minecraft, I just build like wooden cubes for houses, but I want to do something a little more interesting for this one. This isn't all I'm going to do. This is just going to be the start. I have some other plans, but you'll have to wait and see what those are. Hehehe. Anyway. More this. And that. And this, and this, and this, and that. And this, and that. And more wood. We're going to run out of wood at some point soon, and then that'll be quite annoying, but for now, I think it's time to put some stuff inside. I'm gonna, well, first, let's make it 1 block taller, and then put the roof on. And then, later we'll do like a, not just like a, well, I don't want to do an, like, actually, I do want to do this for the roof. I don't want to do a fancy roof, because then it'll make it difficult to make a second story, and I definitely do want to make a second story at some point. Just, again, we don't have the materials or the time to invest in something like that right now. So, what I want to do for the house is have, like, multiple wings. Like, we'll have this, will be, like, the entrance, but then there'll be other places that aren't completely lining up. Maybe there'll be another one that goes out like this, like, also a rectangle, but connected, like, maybe here, then maybe it goes out like this, so it's not perfectly lined up, and it could be sort of like a curve, so it's like there's a main area here, and maybe you can even have 2 entrances, one in the back, so it's easier to get in. Yeah, we'll put like a main entrance here, and then a side entrance here, which will lead it into a sort of like a courtyard that's sort of walled off from the mobs, because the house will be on the outside of everything, and so we could either go through the house to get to places, or if it's nice out, we could, like, go outside to get to places, and oh gosh, we don't have enough. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool, so I definitely do want to work some more on that at some point. How do we get down? I mean, I guess we could just plop. But anyway, we've got one more. We need... I should have... If I'd gotten one more log, I would have had enough room. But anyway... We don't need to dwell on that now. Also, now that we're at a new house, I can, at some point soon, start organizing the chests. And that'll be nice. So, let's go, well, wait, we probably should grab the boat then. Okay, here we go. There's a tree here, didn't even need to cross the water. I would like to get some saplings so I can plant some wood. Again, like, if we do that design for the house, like I said, we could do like a sort of a courtyard thing in the middle. Then we could plant some trees in the middle. So that would be fun. Anyway, let's get back home. Okay, let's make some planks and then fill in the roof. Now, there's a bunch of stuff in the bundles that we have to get out. Also, where'd I leave the bed? Is it in one of the bundles? I don't think that... You can't... No, it can't be in the bundles, because you can't stack beds. So, it would take up an entire bundle, so it isn't in the bundle. I don't know where it is. It's probably right in front of my face somewhere in here, but... Or did I already place it in here? No. I did pick it up, right? I have no clue where it is. We definitely picked it up, right? Where could it be? Wait, my inventory was full. No! We have to head back again. No. Well, I'll see you in like 10 minutes. Okay, so I got the bed. We're back at home. Home's right there. I did see a witch over here as I was sailing. If she's still here, we might want to take her on, because I don't know if there's an advancement for defeating a witch, but if there is, that skeleton right there just like despawned right in front of us. Okay, no, don't blow up, don't blow up. Okay, now let's get this guy to flat ground. Back up quick. There we go, got him. But no, I don't see her, so I guess we'll see you in another 10 minutes. Okay, finally, we have made it to our house. Where should I put the bed? I'll put it, like, right here. And then, let's make... Okay, luckily, we do have some wood. I don't have to go and leave the house again to go get more wood. But luckily, wood isn't that far away, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But still. Go out here. Place this. And now... Oh, I can't... Oh, yeah, I did pick up this raw salmon. But, looks like we're going to need another chest. Yeah, I picked up the raw salmon. It was just floating in the water as I was boating on the way here. Anyway, we can put this here. And now, I've been recording for 36 minutes. You probably haven't seen most of that, because most of it was just me going back and forth. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, then please consider subscribing. It would help out a lot. Also, like the video. Comment your thoughts in the comment section. The playlist should be on the screen right now if you want to see more episodes. Also, subscribing will also notify you if you get more episodes, if you turn that on. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Farewell.